We are with Ugandan doll. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I just got a few questions I want to ask about living in Dallas, Fort Worth.
It is hot as fuck.
Yeah, alright. So what top 3 things do you like about living in Dallas?
The cost of living is cheap.
Yeah.
I love that it's a diverse state, you know. We have a lot of people from different countries. And I love that I'm close to my family. And I love the weather. We don't have 10 inches of snow. So it's a plus.
Alright, so you mentioned the cost of living now. So what do you mean by that? Because apparently inflation's quite high at the moment. What's your take on the cost of living at the moment?
It is, but in the South, especially Texas, with the way it's been on a high-rise development, it is cheaper to stay here than to stay in London.
Oh, wow, okay, so you've been to London. How does London compare to Dallas now? Because I remember you've come to London and visited me in London, actually.
I mean, you can compare. London is like a posh... It gives posh vibes.
Okay, posh vibes.
Posh
London
vibes,
gives...
but it depends where you go. But you know, the buildings, the aesthetics. It's like posh vibes for people from Texas. Not New York City. But for me, it gives me posh vibes. It gives me luxury. You know, that good feeling. So Texas is like a country compared to London.
Oh wow, okay, so London's a great city and Texas is just a country. Okay,
yes,
that's a good. Okay, would you relocate to London?
Never.
Why not?
Because first of all, the weather is horrible. It's so sad in London.
Yeah.
And I think London is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, more expensive than Dallas Fort Worth?
Way too expensive, but it's nice to visit and see the buildings.
So you wouldn't live there at all?
It's the good food, you know, the food.
Alright, London's got a great food culture, yeah?
Because our food here is kind of...
Yeah, Americanized, a lot of fast food, yeah? Okay. So you mentioned as well the weather. So how hot does it get in Texas in the summer?
Yeah, right now we're at 109. Look at that.
109. So that's about 41 degrees centigrade.
Yes.
Oh wow. So this is a heat wave in essence.
It's like the Sahara Desert.
Probably worse than that. Actually, yeah, probably up there with the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is 50. It reaches up to 50 degrees centigrade. Okay. What if? That's actually. Sorry, I was going to cut you off there. Go. What would you say?
That's the only bad thing about Texas. And our weather is bipolar. That's another thing.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
It could be hot in the morning, and then by noon it's raining, and then like around 5 p.m. it's cold.
Okay.
And then it picks up at 8. It's hot as fuck. So our weather's bipolar.
Okay, Ugandan doll. And what are the 3 bad things you'd say about Texas then?
3 bad things I would say about... We hate the traffic right now because there's a lot of people that moved down here.
Where are they moving from?
The East Coast.
Oh wow, what, because of affordability?
COVID.
Oh, COVID, oh wow.
But yeah, that too. So I hate the traffic. What else do I hate? I hate the weather for sure, especially in summer when it's so hot. Like this, you can't even do anything outdoors. The moment you step outside, it's like you're about to pass out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The other thing that I hate is the open fire amp that we have.
What do you mean by that? Explain.
Like you can walk around with a gun, you know.
Yeah. So wait, aren't people protecting themselves with their property?
Pretty much.
Do you think it's dangerous?
It's very dangerous.
What regards? What does that mean?
The laws that we have as far as gun control in Texas, they're hard. Because you can walk into a restaurant, say you run into certain people.
Who's certain people? I don't get it.
Certain people.
Okay.
Certain people.
Okay.
And say you walk into a restaurant, say you go into a neighborhood that you're not welcome.
What do you mean not welcome?
By your color.
Oh, what? Racism's still hard in Texas?
It is some parts, definitely. So you walk
How bad? Are they going to call you the N-word? Are they going to chase you out?
They won't use that, but all they got to do is pull their shirts to let you know that, hey, we got guns.
Oh my God, is that what they do?
Yeah, you just walking in to buy food. Waiting happened to me, happened to a friend of mine.
So what happened to your friend exactly?
So my friend went out to this particular place, you know, in Texas. And he was trying to grab some food. He walked in to buy food, just like you go into McDonald's, like, you know, you want to get something quick to eat. And everybody in there was different, of course. And all they did was everybody pulled up their shirts.
Everybody.
Like, hey.
Like, we strapped.
If you fuck up.
Yes, don't fuck around. We strapped.
Open fire, meaning that You don't have to have your gun like, you know,
in a hoist,
sealed and stuff like that. Like,
oh wow, so you can actually have it cocked and ready to let off.
Yes.
Oh god.
And they call it self-defense. So that's the other thing that I hate about Texas. And then it's like anybody can walk into a store as long as you're above 18 and you take a certain class, which is like, I think, 24-hour class.
Oh wow.
You can buy a gun.
Oh wow, and just have it on you.
Have it on you, and people are crazy. Like, if you piss me off, I can just kill you for pissing me off, and I'll say self-defense.
Oh wow, and they would actually, I don't think they'll get away with that.
You can, because people are getting away with a lot of stupid shit in Texas, but
wow,
that's the other thing that I hate about this state. So I try to stay away from
all the
certain
drama
places, you know.
Okay.
Stay within.
So what do you mean? Explain to them. Where's the certain places you'd avoid?
You know what? You can never know, because you can go in rich neighborhoods, and just because you look this way or you drive a certain car, somebody will just, you know, try to ask you certain questions, and if you answer,
what sort of questions will they ask though, man?
Like, hey, what are you doing here? You don't belong in this neighborhood.
Oh wow, is that what they say?
Yeah,
that's
and then
racist.
you'll be like, hey, I'm just driving by, or I'm looking for this, or blah 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 blah, and somebody could just shoot you for that. So it's just crazy.
So the people are just technically very violent.
And you don't have that in London.
No. If you get caught with a gun in London, you're doing 5 years automatic.
See that?
No ifs, no buts. They're taking you to the judge. The judge giving you 5 years, and for every bullet that you have, you do a year.
What?
So you get caught with one bullet, you do 5 plus
so
1 year.
12 in the magazine.
If you got 12 in the magazine, you do 12, do 6. But anything past 10 years, you do 85% of the time. Anything below 10 years, you do 50%. So you do go jail. There's no ifs, no buts.
So we don't have that.
Wow. Okay. So you'd rather that be implemented.
We'd rather have that, because, you know, at least people will be able to control themselves. You know, like, hey, if I buy a gun and I get caught with this or this, but, you know, they pull people over. They have like machine guns.
Machine guns.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Because the law allows you to buy guns.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's crazy. Because in London right now, we've got a stabbing epidemic where, because people can't get guns, they're just stabbing each other to death. But wow, you guys have got it bad. If you're telling me you're walking around and someone just hoists their gun.
Just think about it. Anybody can have a gun here. Anybody, as long as you're above 18.
Yeah, that's too much. That's crazy.
Let me give you an example, right? I went to a house party like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And when everybody was having fun, then a fight broke, right?
Oh wow, was it African American, Ugandan party?
They were Africans.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, one guy stepped out, and apparently he kicked this guy in the head.
Oh, fucking
no. So the other guy was like, hey, I got a gun. And the friends like, we got guns too. Next thing you know, they all went to their cars and they pulled out guns.
Oh shit, shoot out.
And they were ready to fight.
Oh,
so
my
shit
God.
like that, you know?
Oh my god. And if you're having had one too many drinks.
Exactly.
And then you're not thinking straight, you can just pop off.
The ego comes in. So.
Oh yeah. Men and their egos. Yeah, once a man's ego's been disrespected, it's very hard for him to back down.
So think about shit like that. Like, I'd rather have I mean, I don't want to be stabbed.
No, it's violent. Violent is no good.
Violence is not good, but you know, if somebody shoots you, you can die right away.
Yeah, definitely.
At least with a stab, you know, you can apply pressure in kind of way. You have a chance of surviving compared to somebody shooting you with a gun.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. So Dallas is really known as the Wild West for a reason, huh?
Texas, not Dallas.
Okay,
Dallas
Texas.
is a little bit nicer.
Okay, Dallas is a lot more nicer. Is Dallas the best part of Texas, or is Houston better, Austin better? What would you say?
You know, I don't know, because there's 3 cities that are competing: Dallas, Houston, and Austin.
And I know you've been to all 3, so what would you say?
Yeah, but in my opinion, you know, I like to party, so. I don't know. Everybody says Houston is a vibe, and Houston is obviously bigger than Dallas. But in my opinion, I love Dallas.
Yeah. Would you relocate to any of these places?
But then Austin is the capital city of Texas. So, and they say a lot of good things about Austin. You know, they got the water, they got a lot of good things. So, Houston too. So, probably Austin.
Okay. Austin, and you'd relocate to Austin if you had the chance to.
If I had the chance to, probably.
Okay. So the people that have never been to Texas, what would you recommend they do, and where would you recommend they stay?
If you come to Texas, make sure you visit Dallas.
Yeah.
#1. And visit Houston, obviously, because they have the NASA. That's
The space station. Yeah, we went there years ago. Yeah. We went there like 14 years ago.
That's their main base.
Yeah.
And then if you visit Austin, I don't know what's there in Austin. But if you come to Dallas, call me.
Okay.
I'll take you around.
All right.
All nice things to see down.
All right. Do you have any things you want to do? Quick shout outs, recommendations?
No, it's too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. You chilling, yeah?
Can't
All
even
right.
think of anything.
That's so good, man. That's so good.
But we better go to Gaylord, one of the best resorts.
Let them know where we going.
Gaylord. That sounds bad.
Yeah, that sounds like what? Yeah.
We going to Gaylord.
Oh wow, who
It's a
named it that?
resort.
Who named it that? That's what I want to find out.
I have
bro.
no idea, but I know Gaylord is a resort.
All right. So what's going on in America? What's going on with this whole situation where people are now being pushed to have 20 genders now? What's going on?
Honestly, we don't know.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know. I stay out of that stuff because I myself am like, I don't get it.
All right. So you think it's gonna be the end of America soon?
They're getting to babies like a newborn baby should be able to choose if you're not. And that's just.
Do you think there's a moral decline in America in regards to social and the moral ethics of people?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because they're taking out religion, out of everything. So that should just let you know.
So what do you think? Do you think America can become great again?
Maybe it's possible.
In our
No,
generation?
it's still great. But some things are just off,
But what makes America great then?
The freedom.
Freedom of what? Life?
The freedom and the opportunities to make a living.
You can make a lot of money here, right?
It's the land of the free, home of the brave.
You can make a lot of money here, right?
Yes,
And that stuff don't stop. But what's going on, man? African Americans are always put in the bottom of the barrel, man. Why? Why they hate African Americans and Africans and black people in general? What's going on, man?
You know what? We're the chosen people.
Okay, tell them, say that again.
We're the chosen people.
All
so
right.
a lot of people are intimidated by us.
Are they intimidated by the melanin or by our dance moves, our lifestyle, our food? What is it?
Just us in general. We don't have to do nothing. They're intimidated because you could be walking down the street minding your business.
Yeah.
And somebody thinks you're up to something bad. And then somebody else with us, say same character as you but different color is walking down the street and they won't think nothing about them. So that just tells you.
Okay, so the hate is from a dark place. It's just continuous
All I
hate.
can put it, the best way that I can put it is we're chosen and we're intimidating. We don't have to do nothing. We're just intimidating by the way God made us.
That's pretty
And that's
cool.
not a good thing.
What do you mean?
And it's everywhere in the world. It's not just here.
The only place we don't receive that sort of
It's
hate
back
is
home.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're right. But everywhere else, Asia, Europe.
They're intimidated by us. And it's not like they don't have people in their own, state of nature that are fucked up beings. But we are just intimidated by the way God made us. So it's weird.
Do you think it will ever change?
Only God can change that. I don't see it changing.
Nah, we just gotta deal with it for what it is and just keep hustling, huh?
We just gotta stay strong and stand together.
Power and unity, huh?
Yep.
Alright, I guess that's what it is. Because, as they say, a closed mouth never gets fed.
That part.
So I guess we just gotta keep pushing on and change will happen. Maybe not in our lifetime, but maybe our kids'
Probably
lifetime.
10 generations after us.
Oh,
Only
10
God
generations.
knows. I'm telling you. For
Yeah,
sure, 'cause
yeah,
I don't see change. And it's been going on before we were born.
yeah, very
For
true.
our parents, great-grandparents,
Yeah.
great, so.
Do you think there's been change in the last 10 years towards black people in America? For a better sense?
Somehow.
Yeah. Do you think we get better opportunities now?
Behind closed doors, maybe.
Like, what do you mean?
But, you know, in between is still there. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell.
How can you tell? How do you know if somebody's not feeling you, or they're just racist, or they just black people? How do you know?
I mean, you can see it on TikTok all the time. We got the Karens.
All right, so Karens always pop up, yeah?
Yeah, we got the Karens everywhere.
And what's a Karen for those people that don't know? Because a lot of people don't know what Karen is.
Well, a Karen is a different woman of, you know, not my skin color.
So just to say, a Caucasian woman, right?
Pretty much, and they'll just start up some shit out of nowhere because they do not agree with what you stand.
So just imaginary crap.
Pretty much. So let me give you like an example. Say you go for swimming, and you paid your ticket, and you have a ticket with you, but because you're standing in line and my skin color, a Karen will skip everybody and come ask you, how did you buy your ticket?
Oh wow.
You know, stuff like that. And you have a ticket, you have proof, everything. They say, no, you stole money, you know, stuff like that.
Wow.
They'll just make up something to make you feel less
very
than,
brazen.
pretty much, you know.
Wow.
And it's not fair. It's not fair.
Okay, wow.
But we have to stay fighting and believing and all that, but it's just not fair. It's a whole bunch of
BS, as they say.
crazy Karens in the world.
I guess there's a lot more here in Texas, though, isn't it?
Yes, and let's just say you're driving to a neighborhood and a Karen sees you. You got a nice car, obviously. Say you're driving like a Porsche car, and you stop. You know, maybe you're trying to fix your tire. I don't know, something. A Karen will walk up to you and say, "Excuse me, how were you able to afford this car?"
Oh wow, oh brazen like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy like that.
Oh
so
sure.
definitely, you can tell why.
Okay.
Because if they saw somebody else,
they wouldn't be asking these questions, huh?
Stop. They'll not ask questions. They'll probably offer help.
Oh wow. Have you had a Karen experience?
No, because I try to keep myself in safe zones.
All right. You don't really branch out past your comfort zone.
Yes, I don't want to go and experience all of that, but I hear stories from some of my friends.
And they've had Karen experiences.
Yes, and I see it on the news and everywhere. So
I'm glad you avoided all of that situation.
I have to.
No doubt, that's the best way to put it.
Keep your mentality free.
Positive
and
mind.
Stay sane.
No doubt. If you were to experience a Karen, how would you handle it?
You know what? Because I'm not really a fighter and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna walk away. But it happened to us like recently. Let me see.
Well, what happened?
2 weeks ago.
Where were you?
So we went to a restaurant to eat.
Where were you? Uptown?
No, it's like a lake.
Okay, some bougie spot, huh?
Bougie, pretty much. It's like on the lake. So we went out to eat, and apparently, so we asked if we could sit outside. And the ladies at the front were like, no. We were 12. It was a group of 12.
Yeah.
We're like, no, we can't. It's a large party. And we're like, okay, can you split us 6-6 so we can sit outside?
Sure.
And they say no. So the lady apparently that happens to own the place is the manager. So like, when we speak to the manager, the lady pretended to be the server. She's like, no, you cannot sit outside. They say no, but that's the owner. And come to find out, the servers were like, oh, people don't pay their tabs and they just run off. They were referring to black people. So we were like, okay, cool, we'll sit inside. You don't have to split us. So we sat inside, ate. And the waiter happened to be a white guy that served us food. And I think it was a party of 12, so we had to split the check, you know.
Yeah,
it's
12 people.
So I think she went to the owner. She was like, oh, they want to split the checks. And I don't know what the owner said, but I know the waiter lashed out and pushed the tables. I think he had enough.
Oh wow.
Yes, he had a breakdown.
As in what, the work or the racism?
I'm thinking it's racism, because they had no reason to be telling us people be skipping their bills. What does that got to do with it?
Generalizing, stereotyping.
You get me, right?
Yeah,
so
for real.
He lashed out and walked out the building. It's like he had quit.
What? There and there. So you're not just chilling, finished eating.
Yes, we were watching all the drama, and we were like, "Is it because of us?" And all he had to ask was, "They want to split their checks. They don't want to pay the whole bill. You know, one check." It was 2 different families. So he came back inside, and you could tell they begged him to come back inside, by the way. But he was angry, and you know, we ended up giving him more money. We ended up tipping him more than what we would have tipped him that day.
Oh wow.
And he was just like, "I'm sorry." And you know, all we had to do was give him words of encouragement, like, you know, it's okay.
Yeah, that these things
like
happen.
And
yeah.
we walked past the owner who was pretending to be, you know, the waitress, telling us, "Oh, they say no," but everything was coming from her.
Wow.
So she didn't want us to sit outside because whatever reason.
She couldn't take accountability of how she felt, so she just sent it to her workers.
She felt embarrassed because you know, the waiter lashed out, and that was it. But stuff like that, you know.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That's actually crazy. I can't believe people still act like this in 2023.
Oh, it's very normal.
Wow. And in Texas as well, it's a very diverse state. People are very diverse, very open, very honest, and they want to treat people like this.
Well, let's just say Dallas-Fort Worth.
Dallas-Fort Worth, yeah, for sure.
But then, you know, we're in the South, so.
I know, is the South more racist than the East Coast? Oh wow. That's actually crazy. Have you been to Florida before?
Yeah.
How does Florida compare to Texas then? Is it more racist in Florida?
Well, you know, I haven't experienced racism. So when I'm in Florida, I'm only going to Miami to live my best life.
Come on.
I don't step out nowhere.
Alright, you don't even go to Fort Lauderdale?
I've been to Fort Lauderdale, but I only stay where the vibes are.
Alright, no whiskey? Key West, sorry, whiskey?
No. I've been there, but I only stay where the vibes are. So.
Alright, only positive vibes only.
Yes, I tend not to go to anything that will mess me up.
Yeah.
But anything can find you anywhere, you know?
Yeah, no, you're right. You just gotta stay positive, man.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So exactly, where are we now? What's going on?
This is called Gaylord.
Okay, and what's going on in Gaylord?
Well, Gaylord is a posh place. It's a very nice resort. I think it's the only resort we have in Dallas.
Oh wow. And what sort was it catered for?
What do you mean?
What sort of resort? Is it a hotel resort, a golf resort?
Hotel resort.
Okay.
No, it's everything, actually, everything. The only thing missing is maybe like a big water body, you know? Like,
okay.
Like, they don't have that, but they got everything.
You got lakes and shit, man.
Fake ones.
Oh, is it man-made as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow, welcome to America. Everything seems to be man-made here.
Well, in Dallas.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because we don't have that, so that's man-made. But you can just come here and chill and have a good time with your family.
Makes sense. It looks alright.
This club is actually very posh. It's called Glass Cactus.
Okay, and what's going on in this club? Is it private members?
It's a posh club. It's a posh club.
Or is it private members only?
Sometimes.
Oh wow, okay.
But it's very posh. So if you want to run into some
ballers.
Sophisticated people.
Some ballers.
Don't feel like hanging out with the regulars.
Yeah.
Pull up here, you can see it. It's nice. It's very nice inside.
Glass cactus is called. Glass cactus. Alright.
Okay, it's very nice. You want to
It's going. Yeah, it's go park up and show me about, man.
Let's go see the fake wall. Well, I don't know.